Well, I didn't think I'd be saying it this fast, but Stellantis is searching for their next CEO. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, I'm talking about some news that I saw over on Reuters. Stellantis begins search for successor to CEO Carlos Tavares. Normally, if you're doing good and you have a contract and you're a chief executive officer, unless you're like, I don't know, Tim Kuniskis at Dodge and you just get tired of the BS and not being able to do the things that you know would make the company profitable and take the company forward, you retire or step away. Well, this came out effective at noon, 12:02 actually. Stellantis said on Monday it's begun a search for a candidate, and I'll throw it up here for you guys. It's begun the search for a candidate to succeed Carlos Tavares, whose contract is set to expire in 2026. The automaker, however, added there was still a possibility of Tavares staying on longer. No, I think Elkin and his family and the rest of the board are probably tired of the loss of money. Tavares has been under pressure to correct the automaker's struggling North American operations with record, God, put it in capital letters, with record falls in sales and profits that have sent the company's share price tumbling. Tavares, who's an avid race car driver, was named the top boss in 2021 and has been part of several automakers, including Renault, PSA, and Nissan. Chrysler's parent Stellantis, North American operations have been struggling and attracted criticism from consumers and workers who have argued the company has not done enough to invigorate demand. Well, I mean, when you cut everything off that people actually wanted, yeah, that would murder and not invigorate demand. I mean, this is common sense here. The automaker is seeking to strengthen its position in North America by slashing its bloated inventory and cutting vehicle prices. The group's chief financial officer, Natalie Knight, said at a Bank of America Securities virtual conference earlier on Monday. Bloomberg News first reported on the CEO search earlier Monday. So what does this mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. If they find a successor to Carlos Tavares tomorrow, next week, before Thanksgiving, I can tell you this. He's out of there. He's done. Gone. The fact that this is coming out publicly, and I'm going to check because I'm going to tell you right now I haven't even checked yet today. Let's check it in real time. Stellantis stock. What do you know? A simple press release that you're looking for a new CEO has the stock up 3% today. It's still under 15.5. It's still under $15.50. It's at $15.45 right now. And it opened at $15.14. I mean, 3% is 3%. That's a good comeback on the day. But when you think about it, you're down 8% on the month, and you're down 47.5% in the last 6 months. This announcement today is nothing but another move. This is another reason why Stellantis is being sued by shareholders all over the country. They do these wild ass statements like, we're going to sell Maserati. We're going to cut brands that don't make money. Oh no, we're going to keep all of our brands for 10 years. It's that kind of stuff. to the point where the SEC has been looking at them, but it's gonna really determine on how some of these lawsuits happen, whether the lawsuits get class protection and the like. But there is a silver lining and some good news here, and it means that at least the methods of Carlos Tavares are leaving. They are getting the F up out of here. And I can't be happy enough to see that guy go. Now, who should they be looking at CEO? They won't, because we already know how the French and the Italians are. They definitely don't want an American in charge. But if they really wanted to inflate their stock price, if they really wanted to boom it back up to where it would go over 20, I think by the announcement of this guy as CEO of the entire brand alone, they'd inflate the stock price to like $21 in a day, like one day. And that's bringing Tim Kuniskis in as the CEO of the entire Stellantis. That means more than Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. You put him in charge of the whole thing. He knows how to delegate. He'd have somebody in charge of Maserati that will market it appropriately, give them money to market it, so there's no excuses there. Same thing with Alfa, same thing with Peugeot, all the brands, DS, all of them. And where he actually knows this market, and where it's this market that makes them the most money, it lets Tim Kuniskis have a pathway forward to bring back a Hemi V8, whether it's a hybrid, a twin turbo, or whatever. But it gives an option back to profitability. Never thought I would see this. I thought Carlos Tavares would probably get canned. I didn't think they were going to do it before the holidays, though. I really thought he was going to make it to 2025. But now, where they're actively looking, look, my vote's in. I hope it's Tim Kuniskis. I hope they bring him in, because he's also not a pompous asshole. And I hate to say that. He's not just maybe he has some arrogance as a CEO, but he's not Carlos Tavares arrogant where he can't see the writing on the wall. Bring in somebody, please, that is automotive based, that understands this market, not a bean counter. Not if you want to be successful. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below.